Okay. Back to the game. Daily tasks. Flush NRA byproducts. Exposure to infused NRAs have not been tested. Project report. Any experiment has got a flux well. Experimental NRA scythe. Novices. This saves time. Another test. Prototype NRA scythe. Okay. I did order some little garlic knots. Cause I didn't want like finger food that I didn't have to be like, okay guys, let me sit down and eat.
To any fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. Path ahead is filled with unseen traps. Whether cultist or wayward scientist, you will be killed. I cannot afford your interruption. Once more, please cease.
Okay, boys. Here we go. Can we scan the room? They're all dead. Oh, look at that. Invisible landmine. If you know my weight and size, you know I was not dying trying to, you know, I was dying trying to finish that bread. I really don't like the sounds. I'm sorry I keep flashbanging y'all with this like goggle thing, but oh God.
I cannot believe this. How many times must I say only death lies ahead? Observe. You have been promoted. The time for that is over.
He laser beamed those fools. Oh, vent. Nice. I was wondering where I needed to go. I want to assume that went to the doors. Yes. Oh, 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 oh my God! I just got obliterated. Okay, I literally cannot go that way.
Thought you agents were durable.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh. Eating courses, bro? Nah, you just need a little bit of trauma. A little bit of food-based trauma of people screaming at you to eat your food. That'll do it to you. And then having food be your way of emotionally fixing yourself. There you go. You just need a little bit of trauma, buddy. A little bit of trauma and you'll become an eating machine. Just a tiny bit of trauma and you'll become a devourer. Okay. Go in. Where's the elevator controls? There we go. Quick save. Okay, here we go.
Cultists and interlopers breaching my defenses at once? I should have I should have anticipated this.
He's got bombs
There
strapped to
is
him.
but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die.
Oh man, I feel like saying there's to stand down is not gonna work. I'm gonna mention DeVries and hopefully that'll like catch him off guard. Funny, DeVries said something like that to me a long time ago. Why are you helping her?
Because the order cannot be hindered by war or by compromise. Any obstacles must be removed, as much as I regret the need to do so. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly, and in agony. I can at least deliver them an instant, painless death. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the order shall find its way to truth.
It's 15 pounds you need to gain. It could be a good YouTube series. I mean, legitimately, if you need to gain weight, all you gotta do is like, you don't even need to be like volume eating. You just gotta add like things that are higher in calories, like pasta, bread, that sort of stuff. You can eat very little of and you'll gain weight. Obviously, like you add, like, assuming you're eating your normal, maintaining like your weight, you just add an extra 500 calories and that will eventually add up to weight gain. Now, whether you're wanting to put on like muscle or like actual just like weight, you know, that changes stuff, right? Because obviously if you want to put on more muscle, you'd be working out, you'd be eating protein. But if like you're just wanting to put on weight, carbs are the best way to do that. Like, but also some people have like really good metabolisms. I'm not one of those people. I had a step cousin who would just eat like 20 hot dogs. Like he would just, man was a devourer. He would sit down and he was one of those people who was really skinny, but when he ate, his stomach would just expand. It looked like it would be vile, but like, yeah, he would gain like no weight. And that, I don't know. That's unfortunate. Just genetic diff, right? Honestly, if I could swap with you, I would, because I would love to eat as much as I wanted to and not gain any weight. That sounds amazing, but unfortunately, we're born the way we're born, you know? Okay. I thought you were a scientist, not a martyr. Is this how you want to be remembered?
Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as yourself. And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character.
Okay. Okay, your hit will limit collateral damage. Blowing me up wouldn't limit anything.
You read my terminal. I cannot. No. I deny what you're saying. Whatever my personal
Deny what I'm
feelings,
saying.
the Order's success is more important. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain? The words would be lost on you.
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do, scientician.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent for years. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you, isn't it?
Ooh,
The endpoint?
new subscriber. We got another subscriber, guys. We got +1. +1. Let's go. Okay. We really need to talk about your past. I'm gonna remain silent and hopefully endpoint, or she'll speak.
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning, should it be sound.
Very well. I can spare words with you. Explain my perspective. It won't prevent me from doing what I must. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end.
Dude, that sub count's better than my current sub count. I can't even see the 539 on mine. Hello, I see you. I see you. How are you doing? How are you doing? One more, we are 539. Yeah. Yeah, my subscriber count on YouTube says 538, but the tracker I'm using says 539, so hey. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for presumably subbing to me. You know, I hate to presume, but you know. Thank you. Doing great, doing great. I don't think intimidating this guy is the way to go. Okay, if the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any users will end. Would pure scientific certainty have saved your coworkers? No, that was me.
If what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolutely have prevented that from happening. We would have predicted it. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth. And if they are not interrupted, this truth can be pursued. The one right path for humanity revealed to us. Politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle. And no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna be genuine, right? I feel like I have chosen 90% of the good options in this conversation. And it still feels like he's probably gonna blow himself up. This seems like fighting words. This seems like fighting. I'm gonna just say I think I understand you. And hopefully that goes over well.
What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself?
Dude, I love my background. I could see about half my coworkers doing that, actually.
That's not all this. Helping DeVries, completing the work on my explosives is important. It matters. DeVries agrees.
DeVries destroyed Horizon Point, killing hundreds of people. You want to be like her?
Augustine couldn't have done such a thing. She was on a secret mission at the time.
Yep, at Horizon Point.
I don't wish to believe you, but what you're saying has the ring of truth to it. I've been a fool.
Yes.
Going along with this farce. But it stops now. My relationship with Augustine
Hopefully these aren't remote controlled
is at
bombs.
an end.
This poor fool seemed intent on doing himself and us both. Impressive work convincing him otherwise. What say I have a go at him with my disemboweling knife? See what he knows.
Why would I let you do that? No.
Your loss. Don't like to boast, but I am quite the artiste with a knife.
I believe that's another thanks I owe you. You certainly keep interesting company.
Okay, nice. What was your plan with helping DeVries anyhow?
I found a way to, via the use of processed N-rays, send objects out of phase. It was inconsistent, but I was close to isolating the procedure. DeVries needed explosives for her plan. By making them unseen, the explosives could be placed as efficiently as possible. No one would be maimed or injured, just killed. Saying that out loud now, it sounds unreal. But somehow, I convinced myself that leaving no survivors was more humane. It's a shame I can't speak to a vicar.
You did the right thing.
I appreciate your consideration. Things could have been very different had your cooler head not prevailed.
How do I know you're not going to go back to helping to raise the moment I leave?
Here, it is the key to my quarters. Take whatever you find. That will ensure that I cannot use any of it to further DeVries' aims, even if I wanted to.
Okay, goodbye. Try not to join any other revolutionary group, huh?
You've certainly convinced me I cannot remain here. May we meet again, when the paths of our lives are at greater apexes.
Nice. The best ending. Okay, now where's your room at? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you could have stealthed in and assassinated this man. Maybe not. Maybe this is his room.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Well,
Swear I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
did Horse go? He's at work, I believe. So, like, the fact that he was here at all is crazy to me. I swear I see you. If, oh, what the heck? If you hit me with a European country, I'm gonna lose it. I swear. I mean, you used KG, so I don't think you're from America. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for this. Bangladesh. Oh, wow. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, well, hey, at least you're not from Europe, you know? I need to point out this, by the way, for anybody that's joining me on stream. We have like a 90% European audience, specifically for when I stream. Hi, chicken. How are you doing? You're about an hour late to the chat's gooning session. Travel through the inner rays will be fundamentally changed when you take damage of any type. You have a chance to take additional and become camouflaged. I don't know if this is like a permanent every time I take damage I take another 5% of my health, or if it's like when I take damage. I think it's every time I take damage I take 5% of my max HP, so I'm gonna reject this.
Boy, damn it! We've killed every traitor in this place, but their treasonous scum of a hierarch wasn't among them.
Hierarch?
The leader of a cell. In this case, that would be Ziegler. And extinguishing him is obviously our next priority. They were operating under his orders. But since he wasn't here to lead them in person, they would have maintained regular contact using one of our communication devices. I saw one of them earlier. We should go see what information it will yield to us. I'll mark your map with its location.
Sounds good. Okay. So I'm presuming that room that we went into was the one I was intended to enter. Okay. Sorry, I'm opening back up my food truck. I'm sorry if I just spammed y'all. I keep forgetting that my numpad is like keybound. So whenever I click in numbers, it like swaps everything around. Wait, were we in here? I don't think we've been to this point. Oh, we definitely have. Okay, never mind. We've definitely been here. Okay. Okay, everybody. I think that's going to conclude our kind of Outer Worlds 2 portion.